Gayle King did an interview. I believe
it was The Pivot.
The Pivot, yeah. And she told about how a man that she was dealing with for 2 months asked her to loan him $4,000 to cover some child support. She said she loaned it to him.
A queen.
He paid it back in a timely manner.
A king.
But she couldn't get over it, and she never looked at him or the relationship the same again.
Mm-hmm.
See, now, I didn't think that was a big deal because I understand that. So what?
From which end?
From her
end.
From her end. I do understand that.
Why?
I understand it from her end as well.
She got it, nigga.
I know.
No, that's not. It's not about that.
Don't matter.
It's not about that.
What?
And he paid it back. He was a stand-up nigga. Did what he was supposed to do. But that don't speak to what she's saying. She's saying just the fact that a month, 2 weeks to a month after we met, you asked that. I can't view you the same.
And it's for child support. That tells me no. That tells me that as a woman, that tells me something. You might say, let's imagine how they met. You know what I'm saying? And who he's like. You know, your representative shows up before you actually do, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's just. Who do you think that he?
No, we be ourselves, but we feel what you're saying.
You don't understand what she's saying.
Who do you think he showed up to? Who he showed up as? You know what I'm saying? To date Gayle. This is
obviously whoever he needed to show up as because he bagged.
Okay, I get it.
I'm trying to hear
I get
what
it.
you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, but then less than 2 months later, he's asking her for $4,000 for child support. That's letting me know all kinds of things about you, like probably poor money management.
True, I can see that part.
It's saying a lot about a very large aspect of your life that you might not have in control.
But
what if it was a situation?
Pardon me for a minute. What does the child support part though tell you about it? Because him just asking for the money could be a money management problem or finance issue. But what does the child support piece say?
It's signifying a little bit of drama. No. It's signifying it with no real evidence, with no real,
No, we're just talking.
I can see that.
I'm just saying it's a fucking red flag.
I see that from like a woman's point of view.
From a woman's point of view, you would look at that as a huge red flag.
Sometimes child support pop up out of nowhere, though. Sometimes you can have a rendezvous or an affair, and then
not only $4,000.
Yeah, no. But I look at that as the opposite. Okay, sorry. Child support is not popping up out of nowhere.
And if it pops up out of nowhere, it ain't gonna be $4,000.
Tell me more.
It might be $40,000. It might be $80,000.
Yeah, by the time child support pop up out of nowhere, it's retroactive time you didn't know, and you big in a hole.
Yeah. Got you. But
this paperwork and a process and judges, that's what I'm saying. It can't pop up out of nowhere.
Exactly.
You maybe didn't just know. We all ran a lot. Hey, I moved the mail. Did I get the mail tonight? They don't give a fuck about that shit. Hey, you gotta pay $75K, nigga. Retroactive. What is arrears?
Arrears, yes, that's
arrears.
True.
But what I'm saying is this, Mel. On the flip side of that point, couldn't it signify that you are trying to get your affairs in order? Shit. Your child support is fucked up. You don't have the money. I'm trying to get this right.
As a new woman.
I wouldn't ask that.
I would literally feel like, why do you feel that? Like, it's strange you feel comfortable enough asking me for this. This is the part of you shouldn't want to know this part of my life right now. You shouldn't want to know how, like, that my life might possibly be in shambles. I'm trying to hide this shit as long as I can.
We wouldn't do it.
No, not just that.
On the flip, it gets shown real quick. I'll go to jail before I ask you.
Look, it signifies that you don't have no homeboys you could get the $4,000 from. So what does that say? I'm asking a new woman that I just met that I know is creme de la creme socially for some money. I only know her 2 months. What does that say about you? Don't necessarily
and up financially,
Can I just throw something at you really quickly? Don't laugh. But a significant number, and this is from Wealth a significant number of American men find themselves experiencing a friendship recession, with 20% of single men admitting that they lack close friends, while over half express dissatisfaction with the size of their social circles. So when you say, I'm with that, hey, I didn't have a guy friend that I could borrow this money from. Yo, you know what, honestly, let me throw this part out the window. I agree with this friendship recession shit, but every nigga I know has had to borrow money from a girl at some point.
Fact.
Yeah, true. I'm just saying.
But I view how women can view us differently when that happens.
You borrowing money from a girl you just met.
Yeah, that's
Gayle King.
True.
And you don't have, and again, like if it was a spare of the moment, right? Yo, my car got a flat. whatever the case may be, that's something different. But your child support payment, if you're a woman, you couldn't go to none of your homeboys and get that bread?
2 months in, this is still a honeymoon phase. We're still getting to know each other. It's the dating phase. It's wine and dinner and shit like that. That's too much. That's too much fucking reality.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you though. Maybe he'll look at her like the girls look at the NBA nigga.
I'm sure he 100%. Fucking did.
That nigga might have been some 30-year-old, 28-year-old looker with a 14-inch monkey.
Okay, we are.
Hey, yo, come on. Now you diving into that? Nigga?
I'm not diving into that. I'm saying that. No, I'm saying that's the equivalent to the girl with the BBL.
A 14-inch monkey.
She could have. Come on, you don't have to bring us better. She could have been a lick.
Is it monkey
she
pussy?
She could have been a lick.
He paid it right
look,
back.
She brought us back.
I'm just saying.
She could have been a lick for him. You get what I'm saying? Like, she could have been a look. She could have been a sugar mama.
We need to hear from him. We need the guys.
I want to see him. What I want to do is see him.
I don't see the point. I don't see the point of her volunteering that story. It's too specific. That would be weird. That would be weird.
No Joe Budden.